Yes. The last five. Israel Madrimov. Errol Spence Jr. David Avanesyan. Showtime, Shawn Porter. And Kell Brook from the UK. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. We need to talk about my brand new series, an extension of the First Look series, The Last Five, where I give you guys a look into the last five fights from your favorite fighters. Now, Terence, Bud Crawford, he showed absolute dominance, had some career-defining moments in his last five fights. Crawford's recent run has given him undisputed and cemented his status of one of the greatest fighters of this era. So let's break down each fight, how it went, and kind of what it meant for Crawford's legacy. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this. August 2024, Terence Crawford faced Israel Madrimov. Terence Crawford was able to win this fight via a controversial unanimous decision. Terence Crawford, I think he kicked it up in the later rounds, but this was a highly competitive fight from Madrimov. Terence Crawford, he did look sharp, but it was his first fight at 154, and it showed because Madrimov, with his feinting, his footwork, and perhaps the added weight, it just gave Terence Crawford issue. Also, the Madrimov fight broke a spell of knockouts that Terence Crawford had all throughout the welterweight division, where he knocked out, starting from Jeff Horn all the way to Errol Spence Jr. He knocked out every welterweight that he fought. But the Madrimov fight was contested at 154 pounds. So a bit controversial. Madrimov did a lot better than people thought. I told you guys on my channel it would be a close fight. Now, the next fight, this is the one that most people know. It's the fight with Errol Spence Jr. The fight took place July 29th, 2023. Terence Crawford won this fight via sensational TKO in the 9th round. This was the fight that was very high stakes. Crawford brought into the fight one belt that he got from the Jeff Horn fight. Errol Spence, in my opinion, had done the heavy lifting and collected all the other belts, beating champions like Kell Brook, beating champions like Ugas after he beat Pacquiao, beating champions like Shawn Porter. So he did the heavy lifting. This was for all the marbles. And Terence Crawford, he won this undisputed showdown to crown him as the first ever male that became 2x undisputed in the 4-belt era. And this was at 147 pounds. The hype was real. The bell rang. Terence Crawford, he turned up. He did pretty much everything that he said he was going to do before, in the second half of the fight, forcing a stoppage. So this wasn't just a win. It was a huge statement. Terence Crawford also walked out with legendary rapper Eminem. So, yeah, and he had a pretty dope outfit for his ring walk. So from the in the ring to the out of the ring stuff, this is probably one of Terence Crawford's most memorable victories. Crawford outboxed, outpowered, outmaneuvered, and ultimately dismantled the southpaw Errol Spence to become undisputed. So that night, he was the first in history to become undisputed in 2 weight classes. Now he's gearing up for the Canelo fight, and he's challenging for undisputed in a 3rd weight class. Terence Crawford versus David Avanesyan. Now, this was kind of a throwaway fight. The fight took place December 10th, 2022 on a startup, an app not that many people have, called BLK Prime. Terence Crawford, he had negotiations with Errol Spence at that point. The fight hadn't happened. The two couldn't agree on certain things. Terence Crawford decided to move on and take pretty much a tune-up, stay busy fight, which he did, where he picked, before the Spence showdown, David Avanesyan, and defended his WBO welterweight title. In round 6, Bud's gloves exploded some kind of way, and it looked like the stuffing was coming out. The referee looked at it, but allowed him to continue fighting, and Bud ended up landing a perfectly timed right hand that really got everything cracking and knocked out David Avanesyan with a singular punch, and it was lights out. The knockout shows you how vicious Crawford can be. He understood that, he might have to change gloves. They might try to stop the fight, and it could create a situation. So he used his animal instinct, turned up, and stopped the tune-up, David Avanesyan. Terence Crawford versus Showtime, Shawn Porter. Now, this fight took place November 20th, 2021. Crawford won this fight via a 10th round knockout. This was Crawford's kind of a big test. Crawford had always complained that he wasn't getting the big names. I think a lot of it has to do with him signing to Top Rank, re-signing to Top Rank. Nonetheless, this was a PBC guy, no longer a champion, but a respected guy in Shawn Porter, who's a two-time champion, known for his relentless pressure, toughness, and athleticism. And nobody had stopped him until it came to Terence Crawford. Not even Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Kell, Brook, a lot of formidable welterweights that he had previously fought. However, I will add, I think Crawford fought a different version of Shawn Porter, not in a good way, right? Meaning Kell Brook fought a champion Shawn Porter, Errol Spence fought a champion Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia fought a hungry Shawn Porter, etc. Broner, all these guys fought a better, younger Shawn Porter. So it was a pretty competitive bout throughout the first 9 rounds. The team of Crawford even told him and warned him, yo, Bud, you got to do something. They got you down on the scorecards. And Bud almost acted like he couldn't believe it, but I don't understand that because it actually was a close fight. And in the 10th round, Crawford dropped Shawn Porter twice, very crispy counters. Kenny Porter, the father and trainer of Shawn Porter, he seen that and decided to throw in the towel. Enough is enough, giving Crawford the TKO win. Kenny Porter was questioned about his decision to stop the fight because it looked a bit weird. And Kenny Porter revealed that Shawn Porter hadn't really been listening in the corner, and he hadn't been listening in training camp, doing everything that he wanted. So when the going got tough, I guess Kenny Porter knew that it wasn't going to get good for his son or be good. So he decided to hang it up and retire his fighter with the white towel. Terence Crawford versus Kell Brook. Now, this was kind of a weird fight because Kell Brook was kind of considered past it. He had already lost to Errol Spence at welterweight, got his orbital broken. Before that, he got his other orbital broken by Gennady Golovkin. The Kell Brook fight took place November 14th, 2020. It was also the year of the pandemic. Crawford actually had a mouse under his eye from Kell Brook. Very stiff jab, very powerful. But Kell Brook, I don't think he was in his prime. He had been fighting at the 154-pound division, right around there. But for this fight, he fired his trainer. He was no longer working with Dominic Ingle, no longer working with Eddie Hearn, and the former IBF champion who lost to Spence, lost to Triple G. He initially started off, looked pretty strong, but I think he was ultimately kind of drained, if I'm being real. And Crawford started to switch to southpaw, found his rhythm, and the fight turned in an instant as soon as he turned it. Round 4, Bud landed a devastating right hook, which it was weird how Kell Brook reacted. He staggered back and he looked badly rocked. Crawford is one of boxing's best, absolute best finishers, and he jumped on him with the flurry. The referee seen enough and stopped it. So that was another dominant performance, and just a reminder that a former champion was no match for Terence Crawford, and it's a matter of time before he takes over. If you enjoy videos like this, where I get to show you the boxing knowledge and exercise some creativity, shout out to everybody for their support. It goes a long way, and it allows me to work on more content that I personally find rewarding, where I get to inform and break down and use some creativity, use some graphics to let y'all know what's going on in the world of boxing. Many ways to support: a simple like. If you gain any value from this video or any of my videos, Some people Cash App. The link is in the description. $BOXINGEGO, super chat, super thanks. I appreciate it. I definitely enjoy this type of content. This is a new series of mine. Let me know if you want me to continue this series. It's all on the fans. The fans control my next move. If you guys rate this video, share the video, like the video, enjoy the video, leave me comments, then there's a greater chance that I continue with this extension of the First Look series. If you want me to do a Canelo last five, put Nello last five in the comment section. If enough of you guys put Canelo or Nello last five in my comment section of this video, it'll notify me that you guys want me to do it. And I'm very pressed for time because the fight's coming up. So you guys got to act now. Let me know what you think of this new series. I definitely enjoy videos like this. That was Terence Crawford's last five. He's the very first fighter to get this treatment. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Also, let me know what you think of Terence Crawford's resume and his last five opponents from November 2020 to August 2024 as he gears up for the Canelo fight. 1. Live streaming can be tough, which is why I use StreamYard. Click the link in the description for StreamYard, which is an awesome tool that enables you to set up your stream with ease of use. Get great results with live streaming. It's what I use. Stream to social media with ease with StreamYard. Live streaming is here to stay. Engage with your audience using StreamYard. Great way to reach out to your audience and connect. So you need a tool that can do that. If you're new to YouTube and you're struggling to get views, one tool I can provide to you is TubeBuddy. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. I use TubeBuddy daily to crank out videos just like this one that you're watching. Learn how the pros do it with TubeBuddy. YouTube receives a lot of traffic, which also means a lot of creators, a lot of people putting out content. So you need to learn the ropes so you know how to separate yourself, especially if you're new, but even if you're a pro, use TubeBuddy. The link is in the description. Get more views, more subscribers, and a higher click-through rate, so ultimately you can realize all of your online goals. Use my affiliate link in the description and grow your channel fast.